የተከበራችሁ የሀገር መከላከያ ከፍተኛ መኮንኖች፣ አባላት፣ የሲቪል ሰራተኞች፣ ዛሬ ጥቅምት 24 የምናስታውሰው ዕለት ኢትዮጵያን ብለው ሰፈራቸውን፣ ቤተሰቦቻቸውን፣ መንደራቸውን ጥለው ሀገራቸውን ከጥቃት ህዝባቸውን ከመከራ ሊታደጉ በሰሜኑ የሀገራችን ክፍል የተሰለፉ ወንድሞቻችን ራሳቸው አብልተው አልብሰው ሰው ያደረጓቸው ወንድሞቻቸው በግፍ በጭካኔ ሰውኛ ባልሆነ መንገድ የጨፈጨፉበትን ዕለት ለማስታወስ ነው። ጥቅምት 24 በትግራይ በግፍ የተገደሉ ወታደሮች ብቻ ሳይሆኑ ኢትዮጵያም በዕለቱ ተገላለች። የኢትዮጵያ ህዝቦችም በዕለቱ ተጨፍጭፈዋል።
Today, November 3rd, is a day to remember our slaughtered brothers who left behind their families, their neighbourhoods, and their villages and lined up in the northern part of our country to save their country from violence and their people from suffering. It is to commemorate the day when these patriotic soldiers were brutally and inhumanly murdered by their own hand-fed and dressed-up brothers. On 3rd November, not only our people were brutally killed in Tigray, but Ethiopia was also killed on that day. It was the day that the Ethiopian people have also been massacred horribly. We, the children of Ethiopia who are alive today and claim that I am too a soldier, and this is the day that we reaffirm our covenant to stand together and say no to forces that rose up with its evil thoughts of dismantling us, humiliating our country and bringing down our glory and voice together that our country prevails by our sacrifices. This, a group of thugs, who eats by robbery and snatching from the public wherever goes and invades as they don't carry their own food, have no idea to sell, have no task to undertake except terrorizing. The robbery force intensively digging deeper pit now. The deeper pit they are digging will be for themselves, not for Ethiopia. We will defeat this enemy, with our blood, our bones, and uphold Ethiopia's dignity. We will raise the Ethiopian flag. We will humiliate the unforgettable historical enemies of Ethiopia, but Ethiopia will not be humiliated. The Banda group has no idea of its own but bought to humiliate and degrade Ethiopia. This is our opportunity to reaffirm not only to this terrorist but also to those who assigned them behind, that we can defeat through our unity and ensure Ethiopia's prosperity. And show the world that this is the country that will not collapse by the evil practices of this group but prevails by our patriotic sacrifices. What we Ethiopians need to realize is that Ethiopia has never been without provoke. Several forces, internally and externally, have attempted to destroy, divide and abuse us. The guarantee for the people of Ethiopia is not living without enemy but the victory in all circumstances through our unity. Our enemies have been undertaking several attempts, but through our united sacrifices like our ancestors, we will defeat and cover up our enemies with humiliation so that Ethiopia prevails. Now is the time for every citizen to condemn this evil ideology and say that I am an Ethiopian soldier and stand by the Ethiopian National Defense Forces until Ethiopia is free and peace has been restored throughout and our enemies embarrassed. The people of our country, our National Defense Forces, are not getting paid enough and not given enough clothes and food. Let every young person volunteer to strengthen our defense forces, knowing that our unity and sovereignty has been maintained because of their lives being melted down like candle. Every citizen should provide his or her own weapons and ammunition, where necessary for defense. Our unity and togetherness is sufficient to kneel down our internal and external enemies, let alone fighting in the war fronts. When we are united, it is enough to showcase who we are, without shooting. All the people of Ethiopia, from north to south, east to west, we are one. Let us stand together with whole heart by leaving aside our racial, religious, gender and any other differences. It will be a day when we renew our covenant and ready to throw the terrorist in the pit dug by themselves to ensure peace and unity of Ethiopia. Ethiopia will not collapse, but will prosper, prevail with its dignity by the blood and bones of its own children. May our Creator bless Ethiopia. Thank you. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed.